What it do? It's your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too real. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about why I believe Victor Wembanyama to the San Antonio Spurs will create the NBA's next biggest dynasty. Yeah, I said it. Victor Wembanyama to the San Antonio Spurs will create the NBA's next biggest dynasty. Currently constructed, the San Antonio Spurs have players like Tre Jones, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, Malachi Branham, to name a few. And I mentioned those players specifically, because that is San Antonio Spurs' main young core. That is the Spurs' future. And I truly believe if you add Victor Wembanyama to that, you're going to get something very, very scary in San Antonio. Because Tre Jones is a defensive-minded player. He was an all-defensive player at Duke. Devin Vassell is a two-way player. He's a three-level scorer. He can shoot the mid-range. He can move without the ball. He can drive to the cup. He's very athletic. And we all know what Keldon Johnson brings. He brings a lot of energy. He's strong with the basketball. He rebounds. He defends. And he plays 150% every single night. And I truly believe also is that Jeremy Sohan is one of the more interesting players in all of NBA, right? He kind of reminds you of a new age Dennis Rodman. He got the crazy hair. He's not developed yet as a scorer, but lately in the season, he's been picking that up. He's been hitting open jumpers. He's been hitting threes. And guys, Jeremy Sohan is a player to watch because he's a true two-way player. He can defend, he can rebound, and his scoring is getting better, and he is getting scary as well as a player. And I really believe the San Antonio Spurs are tanking this season, which is very obvious because if you play close attention like I do, a lot of those starters, benders are sporadic. Tre Jones barely plays. Devin Vassell is not even hurt, and he's just pretty much sitting out, and they're reserving him. Sometimes Keldon Johnson plays low minutes, and the Spurs are obviously tanking. And I really, really hope the NBA allow the Spurs to do this and for the Spurs to get the #1 pick, because it's not fair for the teams like the Magic, the Rockets, and these same teams to continue to tank and get these players. At some point in time, you got to go out there and try to win some games. You can't keep tanking every single year to get the best player. And it's just truly time for a small market team like the San Antonio Spurs to get something, right? The Spurs been trying every year to make the playoffs. They made the playoffs like 22 consecutive years. Even with DeMar DeRozan, they were still contending for the playoffs. So yeah, throw us a break. I am a Spurs fan. Throw us a break and let us get this damn #1 pick so we can set our franchise up for the next 20 years. I mean, it's only fair. The NBA has turned to a buddy league. Everybody want to play with their buddy. They want to team up on the same team. And I truly, truly feel the real way to make it, as far as like having a long sustaining franchise, is to make it through the draft. Draft for young core players like the Spurs already have. Draft and build for the future. And I truly hope this happens. Guys, you let me know what you think of a pairing with Victor Wembanyama, Jeremy Sohan, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Tre Jones at point guard. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too real. Holla.